Hey guys, my name is Kumo. I'm a very big fan of the Alien franchise. I just got done watching the first episode of Alien Earth, and I wanted to give my very quick thoughts. I don't have any screenshots to go along with this, so I just wanted to give a couple quick thoughts about what I thought of the show, and I was very disappointed. The number one things I was looking forward to with Alien Earth, obviously, was the kills, the aliens, the sci-fi sets, and the intensity of the alien being on Earth. I know we're going to get to that point, but in the first episode, we hardly saw anyone die, especially a satisfying death. And we did see the alien, but it's like the alien's first scene was so lackluster and so lame. He like just killed a girl by hitting her with his hands, like he punched her to death. And then like when it's like so there's a guy in a room and the girl who's banging on the door is like, let me in, let me in, let me in. And the alien kills her. Okay, kills her to death. And then the alien, when he sees the guy in the room, he doesn't just like attack. He goes like this. Like building suspense. It was so stupid. I had to pause the episode. I couldn't believe that was happening. I didn't really enjoy the first scenes with the alien, and I really thought this episode would have benefited with us seeing why the crash happened. I really wanted to see what happened to the crew. I wanted to watch them die. Why was the scientist horny for the alien? She was in that room looking like she wanted to let those motherfuckers out and let them get a bite. Maybe she did. Why couldn't I see it? Why was the tension on the ship so bad the first 7 minutes? Everybody's fucking robo-racist to the fucking cryo-sleep guy. Like, what are we doing here, people? I just didn't really understand the tone right off the bat. Very disappointing. Not to mention, we spend so much of the episode at Prodigy and following this little girl's brother. It is so boring. I don't care about these terminally ill children. I care about the technology and what the company is going to do with it. I don't care about Wendy or her brother or any of these other kids who all were conveniently in the same room when Wendy wanted to summon them all to go fucking do this rescue mission, which is stupid. Why is this trillionaire? There's not enough world building. One thing that they explained with the Prodigy things is that the child's mind is the only one that can enter into the robo body and live forever. The human mind is too stiff. Well, that's cool. I don't mind that. But if that's the case, then why are they researching it so hard? The boy genius wouldn't be able to use it. Look, these rich people are selfish. If they couldn't attain immortality through that means, they're done. So I'd really like to know what they plan on using this technology for, what Prodigy is doing, and I'd like to care more about Prodigy, but they didn't really give me a reason to. I want to care about Weyland-Yutani. I know it's an evil company. I just felt like they were way too heavy-hammered with the evilness right off the bat. Like, Moreau was just incredibly cold about, murdering all the crew members, and it makes sense. He's an android, I guess, and doesn't really care, his only objective is the mission, and so that just to me makes for an incredibly uninteresting character. Okay, well, he's evil. Okay, well, he's gonna do whatever serves Weyland-Yutani. Okay. What kind of character is that? I don't give a damn about him. I guess the only character I think could be the most intriguing is the medic guy, but also it's like, why the fuck is this guy here? This dude in the space, he should be one of the first motherfuckers to die. He is scrawny as fuck, and he's got himself a fine shit. Are you kidding me? Oh hell no! That might be the most unbelievable part of the whole episode. Not to mention, this ship crashes from fucking space and lands on the ground like a piece of paper. Like, it would have exploded into a fireball. There would be nothing left. It might have even made a fucking crater on the ground. Like, it might have destroyed the whole city. So, it feels like the story wasn't there, the setup wasn't there, the alien wasn't there, and the science wasn't there. Another thing about the science with the consciousness uploading to the robo body. Okay, that's not real. That's not realistic, right? But it's scientific. It's like, oh well, what if we could? Riddle me this. If that were possible, don't you think wires might be involved? Don't you think there would be a machine or two set up somewhere? Anywhere? No. You know how they do it in the show? Science is so scientific that they just lie on the fucking bed and some blue lights start flashing and all of a sudden their consciousness is in a robo body. Color me shocked. I don't believe that. I feel like if you're gonna transfer my consciousness, you gotta plug some shit into my head, right? Like you gotta have some of those things, some of those sticky things on my fucking head giving you the fucking beeps. Beep, beep. What are they doing? So there were a lot of reasons to be disappointed with the show. Yeah, I am a fan of the Alien franchise, so I am still going to emphatically watch because I want to see what happens and I want to see where the show goes. But based on the first episode, it doesn't seem like the show has showed me that it's going to go a very interesting direction. It didn't show me any cool kills. The kills it did show me were horrible and unentertaining. I don't know if it was due to lack of budget or due to lack of time or horrible directing choices. They also didn't choose to show the crash and what happened to the crew that they spent 7 minutes introducing me to. It's incredibly inefficient. It just there's a lot of question marks around it. I would really, really, really love to know what you guys think. I'd love to know what you guys think about the story. I'd love to know what you guys think about the characters. I'd love to know what you guys think about the shots. There actually was some pretty good shots in there with like kind of making the ship look like a vagina, and then like there was a really good scene where like you saw the face hugger and then it transitioned right into the guy's mouth of like saying, "Hey, we're over here." So there were definitely a few scenes in there where it's like, if you came at me and you told me, yo, actually I really fucking liked it and there was a lot of shit and let me tell you why, bro, just tell me why. I want to know. I want to watch it again because I would really like to enjoy the show. I just think that on my initial viewing of the first episode, it was hella disappointing. So I'm sorry I didn't have any editing. I'm sorry I didn't have any screenshots. This is a spoilerific video that goes all up and down, and I probably didn't even really go through all of my qualms with it. So I'll bullet point them really quick. I didn't get to see enough of the alien. The aliens that we did see, not good, not entertaining, not gruesome, not good. I don't care about these terminally ill children. Okay, I want to know more about the company and what its plans are. I want to know more about the world building between these 5 companies that own the world. Okay, I want to know more. I don't care about these characters that are involved in it so far. You're gonna have to do a little bit more work to make me do that. And then 3, the science feels like it's missing there. The plane not blowing up, or the ship not blowing up when it lands, the weird AI beds, it doesn't feel fully thought out. And there are a few more instances like that too, where the technology just doesn't make sense. They do this sort of Tony Stark thing where Wendy can control cameras by just like swiping them, and like but the reason it's weird is because she takes over the technology or the monitor in the main room for a moment, because she like takes it from over here and does it over here. I know that's not how that works, okay? I know the Roku creators of that universe ain't got it like that. Their programmers don't got it like that. And so there's just a lot of things where I'm like, I'm losing my immersion, and it's giving me reasons, quite frankly, I think not to take it seriously, which is a shame because I love the Alien franchise. I think it's a stellar franchise, and so, like I said, I will continue to watch it to see what happens. I'm sorry for the lack of editing in this video. Maybe if we get a shitload of comments, we'll work harder on the next one. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful night.